Good morning, everyone. This is David with Bolivar Live. Well, I'm really not. I'm here drinking coffee this morning. Um, I've turned into a coffee addict, I think, drinking, and so I'm gonna cut back in 2025. But you know, the year's just starting 2025. But I can tell you, everyone down here has hit the ground running. As far as getting ready to make sure their business is ready and wanted to touch base on a couple things coming up. And I've got one other thing coming up, but I don't have a slide or a video made for it yet. But the first thing coming up is actually Good Morning Bolivar. And we did these back before the pandemic, and people loved them. They were informative. It was a way to meet area business owners, it was a way to meet other homeowners and property owners, and we had visitors attend too. And it's open to anyone. And we're bringing back the Good Morning Bolivar once again, and it's always the second Tuesday of the month. And we're finalizing the first 3 or 4 months of speakers, but I can tell you we've got some great speakers lined up for February. It starts February, in fact, February 11th. And what you do is you come in, and the doors open at I believe 7. Don't quote me on that. And then at 7:30 it starts, and it runs to about, no, 8:30. I'm gonna have to get the times right. Let me see if I can pull up uh the times on it while we're talking about it real quick, because I know I had a question about it, and Kathy set me straight on it. So let me look here real quick. 8:30 a.m. We're going to open the doors this year at 8 o'clock. That way you can come in, you can get some coffee. Um, you'll be able to uh, sort of network with people, talk to people, meet business owners, and then we'll start the show at 8:30 and it runs through 9:30. And the speaker's usually about 30, 45 minutes, and then I get up and introduce them, and then we wind it down with some information on what's going on Bolivar, usually about 9:15, 9:20, and then it's over at 9:30. And the great part is you get to eat breakfast. And it's free. It's sponsored by an area business. And I can tell you, we've got some great ones we're working on for February, March, April, May. We're just finalizing everything there on the speakers and the sponsors, and then we're going to announce that. But anyway, and then first, I want to thank the big store for everything they do down here. In fact, listen in. The Big Store on Bolivar Peninsula, located at 2385 Highway 87. Remember, if the big store doesn't have it, chances are you really don't need it. The big store does a lot down here, and people don't realize what Keith does for the big store. I mean, for Bolivar Peninsula. And so, when you need something down here, make sure you go to the big store and check it out. They do a great job helping people. They've got a great selection. And like I always say, if the big store doesn't have it, chances are you really don't need it. But we've got a couple more events coming up. One is a Valentine's Day weekend. And if no one's paid attention or looked at it, it's actually on a Friday. And that Monday is actually President's Day. And so a lot of people have off from work. Here's a little ad we're running for Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day, make it your 3-day weekend in 2025 on Bolivar Peninsula with family. Enjoy fresh seafood and 27 miles of beachfront. And so you can see, I'm looking forward to Valentine's Day. All the restaurants are lining up their specials. And with it being on a Friday, I imagine some of the specials may linger over. But I'm anxious to see what everyone has, because there's always prime rib and filet and lobster and chocolate covered strawberries and some great wine and entertainment. And so if you're looking for something to do Valentine's Day weekend 2025, make sure you make plans to come on down to Bolivar. But let's look at the first major event, and this is the Mardi Gras, and it's a little bit later than it typically is, and it's March 1st. And we've got all the information up, and we're working on a video actually that we'll probably start using next week some, showcasing last year's Mardi Gras parade. And people don't realize how big it is, but here's a little clip from it. Get ready for the Mardi Gras Parade in Crystal Beach, Texas, March 1st. A full day of family and friends fun on the upper Texas coast. Well, you can see Mardi Gras Parade's a big one down here. And so if you're looking for something to do, ready to get out, this is really a friends and really a family and friends and kids event down here for the floats, for things they throw off the floats. And so why not enjoy a weekend on our 27 miles of beachfront? And then we've got spring break coming up too. For Mardi Gras Parade 2025, March 1st, it kicks off at about 11:30 a.m. All the restaurants, I tell you what, I love driving the highway about a half hour before it starts to see all the families down here, see the kids having fun, see the barbecue pits and gumbo pots and smokers going along the highway, where families come out and they actually start setting up about 7 o'clock, 6:30, 7. They'll start staking their grounds where they want to sit during the parade. And this parade leaves out of Camp Margaritaville and then goes down to Gregory Park, which is right there by Cobb's. And so anything where between Cobb's and Jose's is a great place. So anyway, we just wanted to say hi to everyone this Monday morning. We're fixing to make a quick trip over to Galveston. For those that don't know, we kicked off Galveston Live. We did a ribbon cutting over there with the Galveston Regional Chamber. In fact, we've got some shows we're doing with them for Galveston Live, and we won't be playing most of them on here, but you can find us on YouTube and Facebook for Galveston Live. But we're going to kick those shows off later on this week. So we're spreading the work thin, but our love and our passion and our hearts on Bolivar. So anyway, we're going to head on out. Hope you enjoyed the show. Until next time, I'm David with Bolivar Live. Y'all have a great day, great week. Come see us. God bless. And remember, you can see Bolivar Live anytime through our 11 live webcams here on the upper Texas coast, Bolivar Peninsula. Y'all have a great day, great week. Come see us. God bless, and bye-bye.